leave with the heat. And you're going to be surprised. Just because this is hot sauce doesn't mean that the chicken is going to be so spicy that you're not going to be able to eat it. It really gives the chicken a great flavor. It's not just going to be the spice. There's a lot of vinegar in these things, so it really keeps the meat nice, moist, and juicy. I'm telling you, you're going to really love this. So we have that open. Let me make sure that, okay. Sometimes on the inside, they have like a plastic film. It doesn't have that. All right. I'm going to wait for that to get a little warm. Let me grab my tongs because I did wash my hands. Before stream, I cut all the fat off of the chicken thighs. And I washed my hands. So I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to touch the chicken again. Copy Zombie! Hello, thank you so much for coming in. I heard all about your quail eggs. Please let me know. Did you like the deviled quail eggs? I am so excited. I can't wait to see pictures. Thank you so much for coming in. Lord Velo sent me a message and was like, the quail eggs were fantastic. And I am so jelly because I want to see what they look like. I hope you guys enjoyed them because it sounded really, really interesting. I'd never heard of a deviled egg using a quail egg. Welcome in. I'm so happy that you're here, love. Oh my God, I can't wait to see the pics. I want to hear all about it. Now, was it hard to peel the quail eggs? Because they're so tiny and delicate that I'd be afraid to boil them or let alone crack them without like ruining the entire egg. All right, so my pan is getting a little hot. You don't have to do this if you're putting it in the crock pot, but because we're doing it on the stove top, I don't want it to get stuck to the pan. So I'm going to add just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And I'm probably going to brown them just for a little bit, just for a few seconds. And then we're going to dump that entire bottle of hot sauce in there. Maraca, sis! Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome in, Marone, mi amor. Gracias por estar aquí. Bienvenida, chula. So, llegaron a tiempo. You guys are just in time because we are getting started on our chicken thighs. We are making today a buffalo chicken slider. And we're going to be making a blue cheese dressing to go on top. And we're going to be making some French fries, plain old French fries. I'm going to stick them in the oven. They were on sale. $3.99 a bag. And that's what I got. Super simple is going to be today. No. Ooh, that's interesting. Morocco, of course, you had buffalo chicken with white rice today. White rice for life, sis. White rice for life. White rice for life. I said white rice for life. You are not going to season this chicken. No salt, no pepper, no nothing. Just straight down in the pan. You got to trust me on this one, okay? You got to trust me. No salt, no pepper. That
¿Qué pasa, el desgraciado?
I need salt and pepper. ¡Adesso, mi amor! Bienvenido. Gracias por estar aquí, mi hermano. ¿Cómo está todo? ¿Cómo está la familia? Hace tiempo. Dime cómo están los nenes. ¿Cómo está el perro? ¿Cómo está todo el mundo? White rice for life, sis. Exactly. I got a piece of chicken on the floor. Man down, man down. And I don't care if we overlap this. It doesn't matter. It's going to be submerged in the hot sauce. All right. Beautiful. Done. Garbage. Didn't even have to touch it. But I am going to pick up that piece of chicken that fell on the floor. It's like the tiniest piece. With my luck, Luna's going to pick it up, eat it, and then get sick, and then I'm stuck with the vet bill. Ay, Adelso, muchísimas gracias. No, tú eres el que tiene la voz de oro. Ay, sí, tenemos que planear un día para jugar todito. Tenemos que planear algo. I almost shook this, by the way, and I forgot that I didn't close it. I always seal everything before I put a cover on top of it because I have the habit of doing this. But I forgot to seal it, and as soon as I picked it up, I was like, oh, no, don't do that. We would have had hot sauce everywhere. All right, so my chicken is doing its thing, right? I'm going to give it just another few minutes. We're going to brown it. I'm going to turn it over, and then we're going to add this entire bottle of hot sauce. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. Once this is done, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of butter, And we're going to add maybe about a tablespoon or two of butter, and we're going to mix it in there, and it's going to help emulsify this hot sauce, and it's going to give some relief to that spice that you're going to get from the buffalo. Now, yes, we are having a buffalo slider, so there is supposed to be some spice. If you want it super spicy, they have other flavors, and you can pick whatever hot sauce you like. I wouldn't suggest using like a Tabasco sauce because it's more watery, where this is, it's more thick, and I would prefer to use this. Ay, sí, vamos a tener que jugar un día. Exactamente, vamos a tener que jugar un día. All right, so our chicken feels like it wants to come up, but it's still a little stuck to the bottom, so that's telling me that it's not ready to be flipped. And you don't have to do this again in the crock pot. You just throw everything in and you call it a day. All right. I'm going to give them a quick flip. They don't have to be completely browned. We're not trying to do that. I'm leaving the flame a little low because, again, I don't want to burn. I don't know what the hot sauce with the fire is going to do. I know that when you put it in the crock pot, nothing happens because it's low and slow. So we're going to keep the temperature fairly low because I don't want this to burn at the bottom of the pot. All right. Literally, that's it. No salt, no pepper, no nothing. Lord fellows, my love, welcome in. So glad to see you. You got to send me those pictures, fam, because I want to see the quail egg. So you guys, you see what I'm doing? Whole bottle of hot sauce. Don't add any water, don't anything, because the residual water from inside of the chicken breast, inside of the chicken thighs is going to come out, and it's going to make its own gravy and juice, and you're not going to need to add anything extra because the chicken is going to take care of that, okay? Whole bottle of hot sauce. I just want to make sure that the chicken is submerged in the sauce. All right. Set it and forget it. I'm going to raise the temperature just a little bit. Jan, bless up. Thank you so much for coming in. I just think. Did you, Morocco? I didn't even see. Oh my God. Was he there? I didn't even see him. Oh. Yeah, so you know what? I've been able to see quail eggs a little more often than you would normally see them, like in regular stores. I'm like, who's buying this? Really? You're not getting a lot of eggs out of it, but I get it. It's not for the quantity, it's for the quality, and I'm sure they taste different. El sofrito de mama huevos, eso tiene que venir, eso viene pronto. Wait, diablo, ya yo estoy tan viejo que veo la olla y quiero una. Oh my God, esta olla me encanta. Yo la compré en una tienda durante COVID. Y esta olla normalmente te cuesta de $100 para arriba. A mí me costó $20. La encontré en especial y la compré. Compré esta y una de sopa y son una de mis ollas favoritas. You should have bought them, Morocco. Try it out, sis. $8.99. It's almost like a regular dozen of eggs, right? Campo DVD. What's up, fam? Blessings to you and the family. Thank you so much for coming in. You're just in time, fam. Because all we did was put our chicken on the stovetop, set it and forget it. We added a whole bottle of Frank's Red Hot sauce, and we're making buffalo chicken sliders today. Welcome in. They have a richer flavor, like chicken turned up. Ooh, really? Something so small? I can't wait. I gotta try it.
Alan!
I really gotta try them. I gotta try. Alan! I really gotta try it. I see them all the time and I'm gonna buy them now. He's the cook. Morocco, sis, you gotta try them. Could you imagine them? A little fried egg over some white rice? You know, that's my thing. See, Hello, my BI. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome in. Good to see you. I know, right? They're like little bites. Ooh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Make some little rice cakes and then add the little quail eggs on top. You might be onto something, sis. Tiny fried eggs will happen. That makes me happy because I love fried eggs. Absolutely love them. See, Suare Mami, how was your day? Tell me, guys, how was your weekend? You know, I could talk to you for a really long time, but I really want to find out how was your weekend. Before we even try that, let's get started on these carrots, okay? This is going to be a more of a talking stream because there's really not much that I need to do. It's doing its job in there, fam. Doing its job. We're going to check it out in a little bit, just make sure that everything is good and nothing's burning and sticking to the bottom of the pan. But we set it and forget it. I could already smell the hot sauce cooking. See, Suare, mine was okay. I normally do payroll on Mondays, and I couldn't do it because I was so busy. Super busy. See, Suare. You bi. We gotta bean it up, exactly. Ham broth and quail egg ramen bowl. Ooh, copy zombie. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. See, Suare, I love you. You're the best. All right, let's get it over with. This is going to be a really a talking stream because everything is going to be like super easy to make. Look, I even have it out already. I didn't even put it away because I was like, somebody's going to end up redeeming it and I know I need to keep it handy. Adesso, ahora sí es que te va a gustar esto porque no sé si tú has llegado a ver, pero nosotros tenemos un jueguito que se llama Bean Boozled. Y Bean Boozled son como unos dulces, son, I don't know how to say, no sé cómo decir jelly beans en español, pero son dulces, ¿verdad? Y vienen de diferentes sabores. Bueno, hay sabores ricos y hay sabores que saben a pura caca, ¿ok? So, vamos a jugar. I need a bigger box. I actually have like 2 or 3 more in my cabinet just in case, but we gotta go through this one first. I can really smell the hot sauce, so I'm gonna lower the flame a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. I could smell it. I don't know if you guys can see the steam coming out, but I could definitely smell it. No, Shorty, why are you bringing this into existence? Shorty, my husband was looking at them yesterday. He was like, oh, you're fucked. He's right there, B.I. Lord Velos, that makes me so happy. I love to hear that you guys were cooking together. DJ Jose Medrano! Hermano, thank you so much for that 12-month resub. Appreciate you, fam. Wait. What does Shorty say? I'm only here for that reason. Well, thanks, Shorty. DJ Jose Medrano, I'm doing well, fam. I am super jelly that you had those delicious tacos. Let me tell you, I just had a quick moment to look at Instagram today and I was like, oh, I want tacos. Ma, gracias por estar aquí. Bienvenida. Oh, I love that, Lord Velos. I wish my husband would say that. He's like, I'm hungry. What are we going to eat? That's normally the extent. DJ Jose Medrano, what are we doing, fam? Thank you so much for those 1,000 bits. Appreciate you, hermano. What are we doing? You're just here for the vibes, fam. You're just here for the vibes. See, Suare, Mami, thank you so much for those 100 bits. All right. Let me get my water. Because this one, I'm a little afraid. If you guys can see now the barf, there's a lot of barf. There's a lot of peach ones in there. Like a lot. And then there's also a lot of dead fish. So I got a lot of dead fish, a lot of barf, a lot of rotten eggs. Shorty, fam, thank you so much for those 100 bits. Appreciate you. I don't know, for some reason we're having like within, I don't know if you guys, you can't hear it because I can, you can't hear what I'm hearing on my end, but like everything sounds super low. So if I missed anybody with any cheers or any subs, I'm having, my audio is a little low in my ear and my husband can't figure it out. Let me get this water. Let me get my water. I'm gonna get my best mamacita cup today. That's the mood that I'm feeling. I know, Layla, I have to do it. It's a redemption. Sí, voy a comenzar a comerme los jelly beans. Pero primero hay que buscar un poquito de agua porque saben tan malo que a veces me dan ganas de vomitar. Some of them have been doozies. To the point where I think like I want to throw up. So I hope I don't get barf. All right, let's talk about flavors here. All right, let me lower this a little bit because I still feel like it might be a little high. Yeah, it's a little hot already. Hold on. Take a look at it. Ay, sí, ojalá. Tú sabes que, Marones, me ha tocado como 4 buenas corridas. Vamos a ver, ojalá que me toque hoy. All right, so it's doing its thing. Gotta trust the process. I'm gonna let it do its thing. All right. I'm scared. All right, DJ Raimundo, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in, fam. All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the flavors. We've got cappuccino or liver and onions, strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish, berry blue or toothpaste, toasted marshmallow or stink bug, juicy pear or boogers, buttered popcorn or rotten eggs, birthday cake or dirty dishwater, peach or barf, tutti frutti or stinky socks, and lastly, pomegranate, but it doesn't matter because I already pulled all the pomegranate ones out. I am allergic to pomegranate and I can't have them, but so they're already out. If we happen to land on that, we'll be able to spin again until we get to a flavor that we have in the box here, all right? Let's do this. Suck it. Let's do this. All right. I'm going to get ready to flick my spinner. Wherever she lands, we don't know. Shorty, yo, if you don't play the number today, yo, fam, we got peach or barf. What did I say we've got the most of? Jesus! All right, let me see. Wait, hold on. Because peach and barf and strawberry smoothie looks the same. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay. So one's lighter. Okay, I see. One's creamier and one's not. All right, so one stood out to me right away. And you know, when it sticks out, I got to grab it because I've been like 0 for 4 so far. And I've been really good. No bad jelly beans, but today might be that day, fam. I'm a little scared. Mommy, you came just in time. Welcome in, sis. All right, so this one stood out. It's got a lot more red on it. Si Suarez. Much love, sis. Thank you so much for the Bean Boozer redemption. My fingers are crossed. DJ Raimundo, no, this is not a new box. It's still the same one. We still got quite a bit of jelly beans to go through. You're so mean. I'm afraid to chew. It's I don't even want to swallow. Oh my God. I just want to swallow.
That's what she said.
It's terrible. Oh my God.
I'm in danger.
That's what she said.
It's terrible. I don't want to chew. Hold on. I'm not chewing, by the way. It's like stuck there.
Suck it. Suck it.
I'm trying not to chew it. vomit.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I'm gonna vomit. I'm trying to get it out of my teeth.
Nothing for you.
I'm gonna just swallow it. I'm just gonna swallow it. I'm just swallowing it. Oh my god. Barf times 2. I don't even want to think about what's in the back of my teeth. I am really trying not to think about it because I'm gonna vomit. Ew. All right, hold on. Me dio calor. Hold on.
Alan!
I'm really trying not to taste
Alan!
how hot. It's super hot. It's super hot. See, Swat, I love you more. I really do. Shorty, yo, fam. I thought I had a gift. Oh my god, the taste is coming back. I thought I had a gift and I could predict the numbers, but you, my friend, you predict the jellies. I'm dying. Okay, I'm trying to breathe. It's still stuck in the back of my teeth. There was a point where I felt it coming up and I was like, nope, swallow that shit. Swallow it. I love you guys. I really do, because this torture is it's so much fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I need another sip. Hold on.
This is June B, and you're watching Mama Huevo's Kitchen only on Twitch. Una vaina muy heavy.
It's still there, but I'm gonna try to deal with it. I started biting into it, and I was like, I don't know what it tastes like. I'm still a little confused. It had like a sugary flavor at the beginning, and then all of a sudden I took a breath, and it was like, oh no. It was the Titanic theme song playing in the background. See, Swat, I can't tell you what the carrot is for. It's a secret. Sugary barf. Yum. All right, so we've got a really big carrot here. Well, kind of. No. This is a decent sized carrot. Hold me, Jack. That's what I'm gonna be telling my husband. So, what we are gonna do with this very big carrot.
That's what she said.
The smoker in me is starting to come up. What we're gonna be doing with this carrot, we're gonna be shaving ribbons of carrot because we're gonna be a little fancy, right? Because, you know, it just can't be simple. I gotta complicate things. So we're gonna be shaving our carrot, and I find that when you use the shaved, whether it be carrots or celery, and normally carrots and celery go together with buffalo chicken. I'm not a fan of raw celery. I prefer the carrot. So I omitted the celery. If you like celery, add celery. And you're going to see why we're going to want to do the ribbons. If you happen to do, let's say, matchsticks, you run the risk of them just falling all out of the sandwich. Or if you do rounds, it's not going to hold well in the little sandwich sliders. So if you do it in ribbons, it's easy for you to kind of like shingle on top of the sandwich, where every bite that you get, you're going to get a piece of carrot, you're going to get some chicken. If you want to add celery, you could add the celery. DJ Jose Medrano, we need some raw in this dish. We need a little raw. We need a little crunch. So that's what this is for. So I am going to first peel my carrot because I don't like the skin. You can eat the skin. There's nothing wrong with it. All the nutrition is on the skin. Exactly. I just don't like the flavor of the skin on the carrot, and I can tell when a dish has it. I can pull it out right away. I'm like, oh, somebody didn't clean the carrot. I can tell right away. Exactly, Lord Fellows, exactly. You need to like really, really look into that, Lord Velos, because fam, you make some amazing things. You really, really do. And when you say it, I'm like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear about it, see it. Like, I want to know everything. So, Lord Velos, let us know if you need any help. We're not the greatest at this yet, but we can definitely help. You see? You see? Even Lou was asking. All right, so our carrot is nice and clean. Oh, no, not at all. Do you know? I only do simple because sometimes I can't wrap my head around it. Oh my God, speaking of. Welcome in, Raiders. Ida, Dads, Lou, how are you, fam? I was just talking about you. Welcome in. How was your stream? Let us know what you are making. I was taking a look at Instagram earlier, and I did see that you posted your menu, but I totally forgot right now because I just had a Bean Boozled redemption, and I got barf, so I can't, I got barf on the brain right now, which is not what you want to have in the kitchen. But let me know, what did you guys make, and tell me, how was it? Welcome, Raiders, you guys. My name is Leslie Fanini, and I go by Mama Huevo's Kitchen. And on today's episode, we are making a buffalo chicken slider, and I'm going to be doing some French fries that are frozen because I'm kind of tired today. I don't really feel like doing a lot of work. So thank you so much for Ida Dads. Thank you so much for bringing your family, and you are the best. You really, really are. You guys, if you aren't following Ida Dads, please give him a follow. I love him and his community. He's got a calm about him that I absolutely love. And his plating, you need to follow him on Instagram too, because I look forward to his pictures. Whenever he plates, I'm like, this is like magazine quality plating. Like, I love it. French fries from Frozen. Yes, that's the Monday vibe we all need. Exactly. I know he made yummy stuff because he always does. Did a little toast with oh, that's right. You did a mushroom cheese bread. Okay. JM Good 88, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I'm so sorry I missed it a few seconds ago. My alerts for some reason aren't coming through, and my husband just had to remind me, but thank you so much. We appreciate you. Welcome to our family. I'm a mushroom type of girl, so believe me, anything mushroom, I'm in. I'm all in. La Jefa! Hello, mi amorcito. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome in, you guys. If you aren't following my mod, La Jefa Maria, please give her a follow. She is one of the Toxi mods, and they have an amazing thing going on. They do a Toxic Tuesday raid train. They do a Thursday raid train. My girls have got this on lock. Shout out to all my girls. Kanara, speaking of the girls, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in, you guys. You know the deal. If you aren't following Kanara, I don't know what you are waiting for. I love her. I'm like, every time I see her, I get so excited to know that she's here. Javi AZ, mi amor, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. You guys are just in time, so you're not a girl, but hi. Hello, DJ Javi AZ. Welcome in, fam. I didn't get a chance to catch your Wednesday stream, but I noticed because I saw your Instagram post that you were wearing the Mama Huevo's Kitchen t-shirt. Much love to you, fam. Thank you so much for all the love and support. We really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Elio, fam, what's up? What's up with the air horns? Thank you so much for coming in. All right, so we've got back here, we're making buffalo chicken sliders. I've got here some chicken thighs that are clean. And I also used an entire bottle of hot sauce. Kanara, and I am so happy you are here because I was thinking about you as soon as I was thinking of this dish. Because Kanara, she likes it spicy. And I can't do the deep voice like she does, but she does like it spicy. So every time I was getting ready to type in, I like it spicy, I thought of Kanara. Brittany, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. We are almost at 960 followers. I'm like, I still can't believe it. She is stirring the pot, DJ Javi AZ. She redeemed our first Bean Boozled of the day. And we've got barf, unfortunately. Ew, it was bad. But anyway, so we emptied this entire bottle of hot sauce into this pan. And I've got some chicken thighs here. We did not season. No salt, no pepper, no nothing. Just the chicken thighs and the hot sauce, okay? And this is meant to be done in the crock pot. But because I didn't want to keep you guys here forever, and I didn't want to start the process without you, I decided let's do it on the stovetop. So we're letting it do its thing. It's cooking in the background. Texas, I know we're so close to 1K. I'm super excited. La Jefa Maria, you missed it. I almost threw up. I really did. Jay, I'm good. Thank you so much. So much. I'm so happy that you're here. So, super simple, right? That's what we're doing today. So, this is doing its thing. I'm going to uncover it for a second just so you guys can see what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's just chicken and hot sauce. I'm going to move them around for a quick second because they've been going for a few minutes now. And by a few minutes, I want to say maybe like 25 minutes already. They're not sticking to the bottom of the pot, which is great. I'm going to give them a quick flippity flip. At this point, I see that my sauce is starting to dry out just a little bit. So, I'm going to lower the temperature on the stove. And I'm just going to let it do its thing because we got a few steps to go through before we get to the finished product. So, I'm going to cover. We're going to lower. I'm going to let it do its thing. I'm going to just leave it alone. You panic. I got to move them thighs, si suare. All right, so we started peeling. I've got a really big carrot here, and we're going to make ribbons. And all we're going to do is take our potato peeler, and we're just going to peel straight down or up, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And we're going to make these carrot ribbons. And when you feel like you're getting to like the bottom of the carrot, flip it. And you've got a lot more surface space to cover, trust me. But we're doing carrot ribbons right now. All right, so we're just potato peeling away. Lord Velos, I'm glad you said that because you can do so much with it. You can make zoodles. You can make your carrot ribbons. You can shave chocolate. There's like so much that you can do with the potato peeler. It really is. I feel my skin is itching. I'm going through like really bad allergies also at the same time. So my skin is like, I want to scratch every surface of me right now. But this is what we're doing. Thin ribbons. I really, really, really love doing the thin ribbons when I'm making this. And you guys can try it whichever way you want. Now you can see now my ribbons are starting to get a little thinner. So I flipped it, and because now there's like a flat surface, my carrot is not moving. I'm just going to keep just shaving up. Oh my God, yes, Texas, exactly. It comes in handy, and these things are inexpensive. I think I got this in the dollar store. I'm not even joking. Yeah, I've used this so many times that the brand kind of just came off, but this literally was from the Dollar Tree. I think this is the Betty Crocker brand. I paid $1 for it when it was $1 because now it's $1.25. But yeah, it really, you don't need an expensive tool to do this. If you have a mandolin, you could do this on the mandolin if you wanted, but I don't feel like doing all these dishes. This is one thing that I can do. And I keep saying the word carrot, and I know Luna's sniffing at the door because she could hear it. This is her favorite. She really loves carrots. $1 will make you holla. Exactly, si suare. So we're just cutting ribbons. Cutting. I hate doing dishes, Lou. You have no idea. My son is the designated dishwasher. So whenever I'm in the mood to like really make something interesting, he's like, is this going to be like a lot of dishes? And I'm like, everything is a lot of dishes. I don't like to reuse my spoon twice. Like, I really do make a lot of dishes, and I think it's more so because I know I'm not going to do them later. So I'm like, I don't really care. I wish I had a dishwasher, but that may be coming soon. Maybe one day. We thought we were going to have a dishwasher when we moved to the apartment, but no such luck. But that was okay because I have a human dishwasher here that does them for me. It's literally one of the only chores that he has. It's the dishes. Lou, you have a point. Oh, Lord Velos. You know, you need to have help, right? Even in the professional kitchens, like you don't have the chefs washing dishes. If they had to, but in order to keep the flow, the train going, everybody needs to have their job. One person needs to prep. One person needs to cook, one person needs to serve, one person needs to clean up. Like there really is a science to it. You really need the help. So when the family's all together, it's all hands on deck. It's like, hey, you, I need this. Hey, you, I need that. Hey, you. And if they help, the process goes by a lot quicker. But when they decide that they don't want to help, it takes me 3 hours to cook. It is what it is. Volvo, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for being a first-time chatter. So good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Right, Lord Velos, you really do need... Ooh, you do own a dishwasher and Copy Zombie still does the dishes. But yeah, you need the help. It's so much fun that way because you have your family that they feel like they're included in this. And I know we get a little crazy because I get a little crazy with when I cook and stuff like that. Because I'm so hard on myself. I want everything to be perfectly cut and I want everything to look pretty and taste delicious, and you know, and all they're really worried about is just having not worried, but they're happy to just be sitting together and having a meal, and that's what I love the most. But I do get a little crazy, I'm not even gonna lie. She really is the best. I love her too. All right, so I think we're good with our carrot ribbons. I'm going to save this piece for Luna, and she's going to love it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start cutting it up for her because she just finished having dinner, and Luna just had steak. So now she's going to want carrots to go with it. So might as well just cut them for her because we're there already. And my fingies are turning orange because of the carrots. Oh, you're making homemade potato chips. You know, I was thinking about doing that because I think I have a 10-pound bag of potatoes. I just didn't feel like peeling and soaking and double frying and pulling out my big pot, and I was just not in the mood. So I decided to go with the frozen stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you have the time to do the real French fries, they're fantastic. So I'm glad you said that, Volvo, because my son says, why don't you make truffle fries? And I went, I don't have truffles to make truffle fries. And he's like, but I want truffle fries. And I'm like, it sounds like you've got a problem. How spoiled are my kids that they don't want French fries? They don't want tater tots. They want truffle Parmesan fries. That's literally what he said. I'm not even joking. Volvo, you know, that's smart. I don't like to peel my potatoes either, so I love that. I swear, my kids are like... They're really, really foodie. You think I'm the foodie? So we're going to follow the instructions on the bag. And it says preheat your oven to 425 degrees. That's what we're going to do. So let's get that ready. Set it and forget it. All right. And I'm going to lay them as flat as I possibly can onto this cookie sheet that I've already lined with some aluminum foil. And you want to make sure that it literally is a thin layer. If you start to keep them bunched up, and I'll show you in a second, they're not going to cook. They're going to steam and they're not going to get crispy at all. See, Swada, exactly, right? My kids got to be bougie too. They just have to. Meanwhile, bougie, this coming from the person who had a can of Chef Boyardee the other day. I'm bougie when I want to be. So... I'm going to cut Luna's carrot, and I even cut them into little squares for her too because she enjoys it. she's got a little mouth. So I gotta make sure that she can chew these carrot pieces. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna cut her little squares. This is not part of the dish, but we need some time for that chicken to soften up on us. My loony. This is gonna be more than enough carrots for her. And when she chews them, actually, no, those are too small. I'm gonna cut them a little bigger. When she chews them, it's the funniest thing because she crunches them so aggressively, like she gets she gets excited. And my husband and I, we crack up. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you a picture. My husband took a picture of her over the weekend. She literally stood by my side the entire weekend because she knew I wasn't feeling well. And she was aggressively eating her carrots, and he happened to snap a picture of her. Oh my God, Texas, you have no... I have a coworker of mine that also was celebrating the Greek Easter yesterday, and he tells me, I thought of you the entire day because we made such a feast. And he said, I knew you would have enjoyed everything that I made. And I'm like, I'm sure I would have. And I started to tell him about your stream, Texas. You guys, if you aren't following that Texas Cryptid, please give them a follow. They did Greek food over the weekend. They made avgolemono. Huh? Wait. So your dogs like potatoes? That's interesting because, I mean, we don't feed Luna's a Yorkie, and every dog is sensitive. She especially has a sensitive stomach. For some reason, her breed can't handle certain things. So the things that we do find for her that she likes to eat, she likes steak, she likes carrots, she likes broccoli, she'll do peas. She'll do chicken from time to time when she's like not feeling well, she'll do chicken. But the moment you give her something else, she's like, I don't want it. She's a steak girl, but she loves steak. And it's gotta be kind of like on the rare side, and she's a happy girl. Texas, you don't know, it took me a little while. I was like, damn it, I'm gonna butcher this. They eat it raw, and grapes, oh my God. So I know grapes aren't good for dogs, but listen, I had a dog growing up that ate chocolate, and chocolate is not safe for dogs, but he ate it every day. My dad loved to eat M&Ms with peanuts, and he would feed the dog M&Ms, and the dog was just fine. So every breed is different. Definitely look into it with your vet. But yeah, that's so weird that they like the potatoes raw. It's so crazy. I have my potatoes out, and I'm always afraid that Luna's gonna get into them. No, she could care less about them. She looks at them. She does like to smell the onions, and I catch her in the onion bag from time to time, and I gotta yell at her like, what the hell are you doing? You see? They like what they like. Listen, my mom I know I'm doing a lot of talking, guys. But I said this was gonna be a talking stream. She had what kind of dog? She had a pit bull. And he only wanted to be spoon-fed. You heard me right. Spoon-fed. Wouldn't eat. You could leave it there until it was 2 days later. And if you didn't spoon-feed him, he didn't want to eat. Like a human with a literal spoon. And I have a video of it too. Literally a spoon. And here's my mom spooning the dog food into his mouth. And he was a human in another life. So maybe the dogs like the flavor of those foods because they were human in another life. I am not kidding you. Spoon-fed the dogs. If I could find the picture, I'll show you guys. But yeah, spoon-fed the dog. So let me show you Luna. She was in mid-chew. This was her, and I know the light is kind of blinding. Let me see if you can see it better here. No, because I saw a remake, a retake of the show, and I thought you could see it. But let me see. That's her. She was in mid-chew. And she was so happy. Rociel, Bella, thank you so much for coming in. Chula, bienvenida. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You needed this. All right, let me see. All right, so I got to get you that picture. It's somewhere deep into my Instagram, and I mean 12 plus years, so I gotta go deep into it. But it's a video of me spoon feeding the dog. My Luna, we'll bring her out today because she's in a mood. She wants to be out. She wants to be left out. She needs a grooming in the worst way. I forgot to call the groomer today. But she needs to be groomed. She does not let me groom her. She will bite me. Even though she loves me, she will bite me.
FBI, open up!
Papa Freaky, what's up? Thank you so much for coming in, mi hermano. I'm just laying out our French fries. You're just in time. I want to make a thin layer of fries, one layer, okay? And they're going to come out super, super crispy. And even though they're close together, you may think that they're going to steam. They're not. They are not, I promise you. Thin layer. If you could make your own French fries today, go for it. I'm so tired. I'm not in the mood to make French fries today. But if you want to, you absolutely could. All right. Literally, fill in all the cracks that you can find. Fill in the cracks. And I just want you guys to know, I've said this before when we've made French fries. My favorite fries are the weird ones like these. You see how they're like flat? And the edges get, extra crispy. Those are my favorite fries. I literally fish through the French fries to find those before I eat the other French fries. You guys are great. Thank you so much for being here. Lou, Ida Dads, if you're still here, thank you so much for your raid. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And you guys, I look up to all of you food and drink streamers because you guys are fantastic at what you do. Shout out to all of our food and drink streamers. Shout out to all of our streamers. This is not easy to do. And, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. The reward is much bigger because you get to make such great connections with people. I've made such really, really good friends here that I know are going to be friends for life. I'm a friends for life type of person. So if I'm introducing you into my life and I call you family, it's because this is it. Like you're stuck with me forever. Not being psychotic at all, but the moment I start to feel funny, I pull away and you'll never hear from me again. That's my personality. I will give you the world and then some, but the moment I start to feel funny, you'll never hear from me again. I promise, La Eva Maria. I promise. Si Suare, you ready? You ready for forever with me, boo? Exactly. You're stuck. You're stuck with me. So you guys, my oven is almost preheated. So when it bings, which is going to be shortly, we're going to put it right in our oven and we're going to set a timer for 12 minutes because that's what the bag says. We're going to take a look at it. If it needs more time, we're going to give it more time. Texas, the potatoes, I just remembered. Oh my God, I meant to message you earlier. Rusty Rhymes, fam, thank you so much for coming and welcoming you guys. Rusty Rhymes is another great, dope food and drink streamer. Please give him a follow. I love him and his wife, Lady. They are so sweet and they compliment each other. I love them. They're so cute together. I love when they're on. And there goes the oven. So let's just put our French fries in there. Rusty Rhymes, fam, how are you today? How was your weekend? Talk to me. I look forward to your Discord pictures. Let me tell you, every weekend, I look forward to voting. Rusty Rhymes has a great Discord, you guys. I love his Discord. You guys really need to give him a follow. You really do. Okay, the potatoes. Yes. Okay. So, very quick story. All right, so we've got our carrot ribbons. Our chicken is still simmering away. And we've got our potatoes in the oven. We're going to get working on our blue cheese dressing in a few minutes. But I got to tell you the story. So my coworker's telling me about how he was thinking about me during his family Easter. And... oh, Rusty, no, you guys, you really are. You guys are the best. So he's telling me about his Easter and he says, Leslie, we all were outside doing something and they left the food cooking in the oven. He said they were making lemon potatoes. And I started laughing and I said, oh, my friend also was making lemon potatoes. So he tells me, well, I get a phone call from a weird number, and I answer, and it's the fire department. And they said, we got an alert from your ADT system that there's the smoke alarms going on. And he's going, what are you talking about? They run into the house, and apparently the pan, I guess they may have punctured the pan by accident. I guess it was a disposable pan. And all of the olive oil dripped into the oven, and the entire house was full of smoke. He said it was the most scariest thing ever. There wasn't a fire, thank God, and thank God everybody's okay. But he said, my entire house smells like smoke. Everybody's clothes, everything, every square inch of that house smelled like smoke. And I went, oh my God, we went through this with Texas. Texas Scripted was also making lemon potatoes. And the recipe that they got said, was it an hour and a half, I think it was, in the oven? Correct me if I'm wrong. And Texas said, you know what? I'm going to go with my instinct. I'm going to do a little less on the time. Let's do a 45-minute timer. So when they go check the potatoes after the 45 minutes, they had burnt to the bottom of the pan. And Texas, look, an hour was the recipe. And Texas said, you know what? I'm doing my own thing, 45 minutes. And even with the 45 minutes, they burnt onto the pan. They were good. Texas said it didn't smell like smoke. It didn't smell like anything. So they didn't think to check into the oven because the recipe said an hour. So 45 minutes, I would have estimated 45 minutes as well and checked the oven at that time if it needed more time. They burnt, but that's okay. Texas said they were still good, right? You still ate them. I hate recipes like that too, Lord Velos. That's why I'm like, when it comes to recipes, I really, really, really have to do my homework because I start to put pieces together and I'm like, I don't know if this puzzle piece is going to fit into this puzzle piece. Let me try it my way. And then I Mama Huevos kitchen it up and I try to figure it out and I'm like, And that's what Texas did. Texas did the right thing, was listening to their ancestors. And it was a fail, but that happens. That happens with cooking in the kitchen. Like right now, I can smell that my chicken is like, I just reminded me, I was like, let me check on my chicken. Let me lower this temperature because I can really smell the hot sauce. And almost all of it is gone and it burned to the bottom. But that's okay. It's no biggie because we're going to add a little bit of butter into this. It literally just burned a little on one side. We're talking about burning. I'm burning my chicken. But my chicken is super tender. It's actually coming apart. And that's okay. That's okay. Kitchen fails happen. That's how we learn. I knew this was going to happen. I called it even before the stream started. But that's okay. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of butter in here and maybe a little bit of water to kind of bring down the temperature. I could really smell the pot now. Let me turn on my fan for a second. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon. I don't think I want more than that because most of the sauce has already evaporated or stuck to the bottom of the pan. So I'm going to do 1 tablespoon and I am going to add a little bit of water. The recipe doesn't call for it, but my pan got really, really hot, so I want to bring the temperature down. A little bit of water. Spin it all out. Old School Vato, hello! Thank you so much for coming in, fam. So good to see you. All right. Let's move this around a little. If you guys can see, it's burnt a little at the bottom, but that's okay. That is okay. I think I want to add a little bit more water because I want a little more sauce. Just a little bit. Play with the recipe. Play with your food, people. Play with your food. Yeah, you need to test them. Before you tell people, try this, you really have to test it out. Texas, I agree. I think you should retry it. Do 30 minutes. Go with your instinct. They sounded like they were going to be fantastic. And even though they were a little burnt, I still would have eaten them like that because I like that flavor. So I don't think it was a complete fail. It was definitely a lesson learned. All right, so I'm going to taste the chicken. we added 0 seasoning to this, guys. No salt, no pepper. It was just the chicken with the hot sauce, okay? And I use I was going to say Sweet Baby J again. I use Frank's Red Hot. You can use whatever hot sauce you like. I wouldn't recommend using only Tabasco. I would use one of these, like, buffalo sauces. And look, it shredded the chicken. This is what would happen if you would have done it in the slow cooker. But I needed to put this on the stove because I wanted to show you guys the process. And it's okay. Look, I picked up a little bit of the burnt bits with the butter and the water. What burnt chicken? There was no burnt chicken ever in this pan. But let's taste. See if we need anything. I doubt we're going to need salt and pepper, but let's take a look. Mrs. DJ Unique! Mommy, thank you so much for coming in. Baby. Olis, please.
Olis.
Olis! Thank you so much for coming in, Chula. Bienvenida.
Olis.
We are making chicken sliders today, my love. I gotta show you guys something too. She just reminded me. Alright, let's taste this chicken. So good. It's hot. It's spicy. It needs no salt, no pepper, nothing. It's spicy. It's supposed to be. It's buffalo. I'm going to turn this off because it doesn't need to be on anymore. It'll stay warm in there. It's got a good flavor. It's spice forward at the beginning, but then it starts to settle down and you're good. And if you want to cool yourself down, eat one of your carrots. That's the whole point of having the carrot. So, you want some? It's so good. Mommy, thank you so much for coming in and checking in. I really appreciate you. I hope you guys have a wonderful dinner. Buen provecho. And let me know if you need anything, sis. We're here. We're good. So, we are going to make our blue cheese something. I've never made this, so we're going to do this together. But this blue cheese that I have is fantastic. Let's talk about being bougie. That is some bougie blue cheese, okay? I brought the mustard just in case. I don't know. I'm going to taste it as we go. But I'm going to be using some Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. You could use sour cream. I decided to go with Greek yogurt. You could use buttermilk or milk if you wanted to. I'm going to use some mayonnaise. If I need to thin it out, I'll thin it out with a little bit of milk. It is what it is. Bougie blue cheese. Let me tell you why it's bougie. This little block, and it was a tiny wedge. I cut a little piece of it off the other day. This little wedge was almost $20. It is an amazing blue cheese. I forgot the name of it, and I peeled. Oh, it's called Saint Agur, A-G-U-R. I'm unraveling the plastic wrap, and I can immediately smell it. It's got a super pungent, like, funk to it. And funk in a good way. Not funk like somebody needs to bathe. No. It's got a cheese funk to it, and it is fantastic. I mean, a little bit goes a long way. It is so good. So, so good. Look at all the pieces of blue cheese, like the blue into this cheese. All the marbling. It's so pretty. I don't know if you could see it from there because there's not really much of a light. I almost dropped it, but this is our blue cheese. It's stinky in a good way. I wouldn't mind eating all of this. You like cheese sticks? You're not bougie? It's okay. Sometimes I'm bougie, sometimes I'm not. I told you I eat cans of Chef Boyardee. Let me get a bowl. I'm gonna get my whisk. And literally, we're almost done. I'm doing a lot more talking because I'm making the stream go by, but this is really simple. I'm telling you, really simple. If you were to have made this in the crock pot, all you're doing is assembling. You can pre-cut your veggies the night before. You can make your sauce the night before. You can have everything prepped, and all you gotta do is serve and plate. Stinky, there's just something about stinky cheese. So much nice funk, right? Exactly, Texas. It's well balanced. Exactly. I am bougie and not bougie. It's a perfect balance. All right, so I'm going to empty out this Greek yogurt. And I can smell the yogurt right away. Let's get a spoon. Let's get 2 spoons. I'm going to empty